What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, I'm hearing a lot of chatter that undefeated, three-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, now the reigning undisputed welterweight world champion, who is widely recognized and acknowledged as the number one best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, in Terence Bud Crawford, who is 40 wins, no losses, no draws, 31 big wins by way of knockout. He is 35 years of age. He'll be 36 years of age September 28th. Terence Bud Crawford is coming off of the biggest win of his career. Okay? He is 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. With that said, Terence Crawford, July 29th, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, he absolutely shocked the world with his performance in what was seen to be one of the most highly anticipated fights in the last decade, and on paper was seen to be a 50-50 fight if there ever were one. And that was against now former unified three-belt WBA, WBC, IBF welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Errol the Truth Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. is now 28 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 22 big wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. And the fight wasn't competitive. Terence Crawford dominated this fight with Errol Spence, dropping him in the second round, twice in the seventh round, then stopping him in the ninth round. And more importantly, only one guy saw that performance coming and predicted it. One guy. One very important guy. And that's well-renowned trainer, former trainer of the year, and possibly trainer of this year, and longtime trainer, big brother, father figure, mentor figure, uncle figure to Terence Crawford, and that's Brian Bomac McIntyre, who on multiple occasions predicted that this was going to be an easy fight for Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford was going to stop Errol Spence early in the fight. Not many people saw this performance coming. But Bomac, he predicted this performance. He predicted this outcome. Terence Crawford himself even stated he expected to win the fight, but he essentially didn't expect the fight to be this easy. And Terence Crawford, he said, I don't want to say that the fight was easy, but it was easy. He says it wasn't easy, but it was easy. He says that people just can't accept the outcome because so many people thought that Errol Spence was going to stop him because Errol Spence was the bigger, stronger guy. And Terence Crawford checked off every box. He was the stronger guy, quicker guy. But now, going into the rematch, in the negotiations, they negotiated that there will be a rematch clause and that the loser has 30 working business days to activate the rematch clause, and the winner gets to choose what weight class the fight was going to take place in and get a bigger share of the pie. So Errol Spence, he activated the rematch clause, and they're going to have a rematch in December. But it looks like there could be a major piece to the puzzle for Terence Crawford's team missing. And that comes in the form of Brian Bomac McIntyre, who unfortunately was detained in the United Kingdom, that is known as the UK, as he was training the son of a legend and a British superstar middleweight title contender, Chris Eubanks Jr., the son of Chris Eubanks Sr., for his rematch, his highly anticipated rematch with Liam Smith that took place early in September. And he got his victory. And Bomac took over and training Chris Eubanks to get that victory. And he got the victory. But it came with a price. As unfortunately, allegedly, Bomac traveled to the UK with a firearm. And as he was making his way back to the States, he was detained at the airport. And now he has to go to court October 1st, next week. And we hope to get good news. And Terence Crawford is expecting to fight in December. In the UK, they have very stringent laws about firearms. It's said that over 90% of their law enforcement doesn't even carry. You have to be a special forces to carry, right? You have to be a special agent. And so with that said, he was detained, unfortunately. And he's been there every step of the way in Terence Crawford's career. And now we're at the tail end, the stretch run of Terence Crawford's career, the most important part of Terence Crawford's career. And BOMAC is a major piece to that puzzle. Now they have a wonderful team of trainers, and they keep a wonderful team and positive team around them, an educated team around them. But you best believe the voice of BOMAC will be missed, surely missed, if he's not able to be in the corner. And so with that said, this garnered many people to say that Terence Crawford just might lose if he don't have Brian BOMAC McIntyre in his corner. Now, Terence Crawford notified the world that he has now entered training camp, right? There's a debate and a dispute regarding which weight class this is going to take place in. Is it going to be at 147? Is it going to be at 154? There's a dispute going on about what weight class this fight is going to take place in. Nonetheless, it's supposed to take place in December. So with that said, Terence Crawford is somebody that people continuously doubt. And they're doubting the team around him. As again, I received many messages from people saying if BOMAC is not there, Terence Crawford just might lose. BOMAC is a huge part of what Terence Crawford does and who he is. But at this stage of Terence Crawford's career, okay, changes are sometimes made. As we saw with legendary 5-division world champion, retired undefeated, pound for pound king, pay-per-view king, the man known as Money, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout, in Floyd Mayweather Jr., iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer. In the beginning of Floyd Mayweather's career, he was trained by his father, Floyd Mayweather Sr., who was a professional boxer. And then at some point in time, another professional boxer and a superstar took over, which is his uncle, Roger Mayweather. And for a major piece and a major run in Floyd Mayweather's career, Roger Mayweather was the guy in Floyd Mayweather's corner. But unfortunately, life kicked in and Roger Mayweather started to feel ill and was unable to train Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather Sr. took back over. Now, I understand that Floyd Mayweather Sr. is his dad and started the whole journey to begin with. But changes happen in the sport of boxing. By the time the change happened with Roger and Floyd, Floyd Mayweather was already in autopilot. You have guys like Oscar De La Hoya who made changes, Shane Mosley made changes. Legends have made changes late in their careers, right? And they've done well. When you get to the point where Terence Crawford is, it's an autopilot. Is he going to be missing a major piece to the puzzle with if BOMAC, unfortunately, or hopefully he's in the corner? But worst case scenario, he's not. But he's dealing with real life. BOMAC is. See, we talk about it, but he's actually living it. And blessings to BOMAC. And so, if he's not able to be in the corner, Terence Crawford is in autopilot. Terence Crawford has calculated enough data in 9 rounds against Errol Spence to understand what he has to do. His other trainers in his corner, Coach Red, they have enough data and enough information and game plan for Errol Spence. He understands what to expect from Errol Spence. Terence Crawford won't miss a beat. Now, Terence Crawford again notified that he started training camp now. And this is the first training camp that Terence Crawford is starting without Bomac in his corner as a professional, especially as a world champion. So it's going to be interesting to see how Terence Crawford reacts to that and how they still have conversations with Bomac. As Steve Nelson, so cold Steve Nelson stated, they talk to Bomac on the phone, so he still can game plan. He's just not physically there on a daily basis. So with that said, Terence Crawford is not going to miss a beat. This is not going to hinder Terence Crawford and prevent Terence Crawford from winning this fight. This is just simply going to motivate Terence Crawford, in my opinion. And he's in autopilot. In this stage of his career, he can do this in his sleep. Obviously, Bomac is the voice, is the strategist. He strategically breaks down the opponents and implements the game plan. He's the head. But Terence Crawford won't miss a beat in this rematch. Bomac will be missed in the corner if he's not able to be in the corner. But Terence Crawford won't miss a beat. So I can't wait. This just made it that more interesting, that more intriguing to see how this plays out and unfolds in December. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.